When people discover our adult videos, one of the questions we get asked the most is, why do you still wear a condom when you've been together for 3-4 years? And then they watch more and more videos and they see that sometimes we do wear a condom and sometimes we don't. And they're even more confused and they say, so why would you even wear it sometimes? We are in a serious relationship and we are monogamous, so we don't have other sex partners. It's just the two of us, and it's been the two of us that I know of for the past 4 years. So why would we wear a condom?
So I've been trying different contraceptive methods. I started with the pills, and after 2 weeks I discovered that I was forgetting it like every day, so it wasn't for me. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna have an implant in my arm, and it's kind of the same, it's hormones, just you don't forget to take it. I had it for 1.5 years. It was awful. It just changed my personality. I wasn't really happy. I wasn't depressed, but the color of my life were
not so bright.
Not so bright. Everything was neutral. So I was like, something is wrong, and I started reading about how hormones affect your brain and your body, and I kind of freaked out. And a few weeks later I was like going to my doctor, telling him like, get these things out of my arm right now.
The science seems to be kind of scary. The more studies come out, the more we freak out. We recently heard one study where they showed that the pill was affecting women's choice of mate, of partner, in a drastic way.
This is crazy. There are stories where
that's crazy.
Women choose a partner and they get married and stuff, and like
so they want to have babies.
They want to have babies, so she stopped taking the pill.
The hormones rebalance, and all of a sudden they look at the partner and they're like, oof, why was I even attracted to that person? Imagine thinking that you chose someone because it's just a good match for you, and then you discover that the hormones that you've been taking made you have that choice, and you wouldn't have made the same choice without the hormones. That's actually fucking crazy. We are not experts, so we are going to be leaving in the description below, I think, 2 videos and 1 book that is really good on the topic. It feels weird to us who've been very health focused and we look at everything we put in our bodies. It's just weird to be popping a pill of hormones every day for, I don't know, 5-10 years without ever, thinking twice about it. So hormones, not a big fan. So that's why the only contraceptive that we use is the condom. Second question that people ask, why do you use condom sometimes but sometimes you don't? How are you able not to use it sometimes if it is your only contraceptive method? What magic do you work?
I just tracked over a few years the number of days of my cycles, and I know it's 28. Like sometimes it's 27, sometimes 29, but normally it's 28, and it's really regular. So I know I can have safely unprotected sex from day 1 to day 8, and then from day 19, 20 to 28. And in between, we just wear a condom. So
that's what we've been doing for 4 years now. And I guess you could make the window a bit wider, but if you want to keep it really safe, that's what we do. We just like, if it's like on the border of the window, I would like not come inside or whatever. We play it really super safe, and you do it very instinctively, but there are tools, right?
You can take your temperature, like resting body temperature every morning, and when your temperature rise, it means that ovulation is coming. You can check your symptoms, pain in your breast, mood change. You have apps that are just made for tracking and stuff. But you need to be really consistent.
And have consistent cycles. If you're not sure, talk about it to your doctor. Although, this is not a very popular or famous method, which is why we wanted to talk about it today.
Yeah, normally doctors, they prefer to be safe and tell you like no, like because it's risky, but to be honest, like taking the pill is also risky, like it's not 100% of protection. So
it's been working for us. Like
it's been working.
One thing I wanted to talk about is that it's very cool to have 1 week in the month when you don't have the condom, because having the condom for the rest of the month makes you appreciate that kind of connection between the bodies so much more. When you have the condom for some time, which I don't mind, I think some guys make a big deal out of it, but then when you have that week, it's so special. Every time we start that week, I don't know.
You just like break the routine,
Yeah,
you know?
it's so nice.
That's nice.
She would say, oh, no, today we don't need it, and it's Christmas.
Many guys, I feel, are like, if you're in a serious relationship, they will not keep using condom because they don't like it, it doesn't feel good, or whatever reason.
The responsibility for contraception in a relationship, I feel like always falls on the woman. Doesn't make sense, and this is the last thing we wanted to talk about. We hope for a kind of a mindset shift where for guys, if you are a real guy, if you are really, you know, the strong guy, the alpha guy, I think taking your partner well-being in account so much that you don't want them to put anything that might be, even if that's not the case, but that might be dangerous, and you don't want to do that, so you take the responsibility to wear a piece of latex. That might be the price to be sure that your partner is healthy and has the right hormones, the natural cycles, and yeah, small price to pay, right? And I think more guys should be like, if you love her, just wear a condom. And yeah, it's not that big of a deal. And you know, of all people, we should be having the pressure to know that people are watching us have sex, and so we might have been like, yeah, it doesn't look so good on videos, so let's just take the pill like everybody else. But no, priorities.
Yeah, and I think it should be more shown in porn.
Absolutely. Let us know in the comments what kind of contraception do you use if you're in a serious relationship. If you're a guy, would you consider wearing a condom with your girlfriend if you've been with her for a long time? Hope this was informative, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, elles sont importantes. Tu as donné du poisson?
Non, même pas. Pépé chat!